Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is After Midnight Noodles, KO Slime. We're playing Vintage Story today. We're back with our humble little island home here. In the last episode, we were working on the timber frame for the medieval tavern, as well as the frame for the windmill. As you can see, I've put a roof up on there, and in my inventory here, I've got all the pieces we're going to need to get started on this windmill. Um, we might need more after this, but we'll just start with this and see what we can come up with. So let's head up top of the windmill and see if we can start putting this together. Now it's halfway through the afternoon, so we should be able to get this this side, this windmill blade hooked up. Okay, so we're gonna have to open up this house, the wheelhouse. Oh, geez. Whoa, somehow I didn't get injured. Okay, yeah. Let's put a ladder right here. There we go. Okay, so we're in. Now, let's take down this ladder. And, whoops, there. Now, I think we're going to want to start with the, no, not that. Take that back. Going to want to, okay, let's start with the axle in the middle. Wait, wait. There. Then the axle. There's the axle. And then we add another, I have to get this out of the way so we can maneuver. Another axle here. And then we do the windmill rotor. That, we're going to have to take down that ladder and move it. So, may as well just pop this off. There. And we need this here angled gear to hook it up. And then need to pop on some sails. It's the ladder that's in the way, isn't it? Okay, well, that's fine. We'll move that. Let's put back the plaster on this side. And let's get out of here for a second. Let's just put some dirt down so we can get back to our ladder. This is very sketchy. This is what you have to do sometimes in survival mode. Oh, God. Oh, somehow we didn't take damage. That's grand. Okay, let's get this out of here. Let's take this ladder down. Can I reset from here? No, I can't. I'm going to have to ladder up just a bit. See if we can. No, one more. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Nope. There. There we go. So we can definitely make that bigger, and we will. We will. We're gonna need more sticks, but so far that's good. And let's bring this down. So we're gonna have to ladder up to get to that. So bring the axle down. We're gonna need more axles and stuff, but this is just gonna get us started, and then we'll be able to gather resources for the rest. Now, can we attach this here somehow? No, it should go inside the house. Yeah, so we can manipulate it afterwards. We'll just keep that ladder there for now. Okay. here, and we're gonna have to just like nerd pull. Okay, and then add those. And can we just attach this here? Let's see. Yes. Okay, so that works. Now, yeah, we're definitely gonna need maybe even blades on the back. That's going pretty slow. Okay. Now, we gotta go find some quartz. Replace that mud block with quartz. Fill in the roof there a bit with some glass. And then we're gonna need some more angled gears and axles. And we're gonna have to pick a side here where we can bring the helve hammer down and make a forge for ourselves. So, but that's a great start. That is a great start to the mechanics of the windmill. It's definitely a challenge to do this in survival when you have to climb up and balance way up. You definitely risk falling and hurting yourself. It's bound to happen. So just have to be careful. But yeah, we're going to have to... Let's see what else we've got here. Okay, so let's see if we can... make some more pieces. So we're going to need a helve hammer base. We're going to need a wooden toggle, which we can make. And the helve hammer base we can make. So let's do that. Let's pick up our... And then we will have a direction to go in. Pick up our tools. Let's go back to this box because that's where everything's at. H. And then hit E. We want these ones. Split. Split. And we want the chisel and the hammer. That's going to get us the base. We just need one of those. Now let's do the toggle. So the toggle's up like this. And then split. And that's up top and that's in the middle. And we need fat down below. And split that. And we need this. So that's a toggle. Then we also need this here, which is wood and the hammer piece. So let's get that together. So hammer piece and wood, and there's our hammer. So let's go see if we can set that up in a place that makes sense. I think I kind of want it at the back maybe. So if that's the case, it's going to have to come down and then likely over. So it's going to be like here. There. Or can I move it over one? I think I can move it over one. Let's do that. Oops. Not really going to know until I get the gear down. So let's go like that, and that. And then our anvil will be right here where that block is. And that's like, kind of out of the way. And then we can draw the gear probably across and down. The only problem with that is that this block's going to be in the way, so we'd have to remove this block. And if we move that block, then we're open to the sky. So because of that reason, the easiest thing to do is just move it back to the position it was in the first place. Yeah. And it's kind of like in the middle more than I wanted it to be, but it'll be fine. It will be functional and it will look its part. And then we could probably have like pulverizer on this side and corn on the other side, or something along those lines. Well, that's a good start. And then we're also going to need more axles. And we definitely don't have enough fat for that, I don't think. And we're also going to need some more angled gears. Oh, so like we're just shy of the amount of resources that we need. Let's think about this. We're going to need, I think, an angled gear at the top to connect the axle. So let's just put these axles in here for now, I guess. There. So we need an angled gear at the end of that axle to connect the big wheel. And then we need to bring it over a couple more blocks and then bring it down and then back to this to have this start. Now we can do that a couple ways. We can add a clutch. And a transmission. Let's see what that takes. So transmission, we can do that. Oh, we need 2 angled gears, which we don't have. Okay, so we're going to have to, I think, take a tea break and go get some resources. But that is a good start. That is a good start. I'm really getting excited about this. Yes. Yeah. Yep. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let's put some stuff away, and then we're going to have to gear up to go looking for resources, because that's what we need. I only have 1 piece of fat left. We're going to have to do some hunting. Oh, got 4 pieces of fat left. The saw away, put that away, put the chisel away, put the boards, fibers, and I guess we'll put these downstairs where they belong. Any baddies? Nope. Boards in the basement. There we go. Oh, 1 more. Okay. Let's get some porridge. No, there's a baddie. See, this is why we need the lanterns. We need to... He's trying to apply for a job, I guess. Let's cut him up. Nice. Arrow and a piece of flax. That's just great. Very nice. Okay, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna go on a grind here and get some resources. We'll catch you in a little bit. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Okay, welcome back, everybody. After Midnight Noodles, KO Slime. So yes, we were just in the middle of constructing our windmill when I discovered that we don't have enough resources to do what I want to do down there. So yes, I made the long, boring voyage back to Pepper's cottage, and we took our translocator back home, and we brought the elk. And it is the first day of February, so basically, yeah, like I've never had a position here. I've never been in a position where I am torn between 2 bases. We have a really awesome thing going here in our starter location. It's always a little bit sentimental, you know what I mean? We spent so much time here, and we do have a good thing going. Like, I don't know, like Obviously, it doesn't have like a planned layout, but the flow of this place just is gorgeous. I just love the flow. You know what I mean? We've got our barn, we've got our earth kiln, we've got our beehive kiln, we've got a decent garden. We've got a nice little kitchen here and a nice little crafting area. I mean, the list goes on as to why this place is so comfy cozy. I mean, just look at this workshop. It's it's big enough that we've got space, but it's small enough that it's not that the crafting is actually really convenient. We've got all of our transmissions and our clutches, and we can work things together or separate. I just love it. I really do love it. However, I think my love for the fact that we found a really cozy spot in the redwood forest on that small island next to the Lost Village is really really sweet. And we could just stay here and you know speed our way through the Steel Age and get to the end game, and we could do that here. And I think that's kind of like the easy route. Again, this is my second time playing through the game, and once you get to Steel Age, there's not much left to do after that. So I think that's what's aiding me in the decision to let's just turn that off. It's helping me in the decision to like let's make this phase of the game a little bit more interesting. And yeah, like let's move our Steel Age to the island next to the Lost Village. So that's why I came home. I came home so we could get on top of a few of our chores that we have to do. We have to go get some sap. Oh my god, I'm getting. Hold on, we gotta kill these dudes. I can't talk and fight at the same time. Look at these guys. They can't even walk. Like Jesus, worse than the plague. I tell you. Okay, so what was I trying to say? Yeah, we've got a lot of things to do. Like I've already pulled the crops; they were all fully grown, and so again, we got a nice round of flax, a nice round of grains, and different things. And I think we're going to give it a little bit of time for that soil to get its nutrients back, and then we'll do another round of planting before we leave. We're also slowly loading up the elk with different things that we're going to want to take back with us. I do have a round of things left in the boat that I'm going to have to go get. Um, so I don't know. I think basically what I want to do is I want to leave this base pretty much the way it is. I don't really want to cannibalize it. Now, I don't know why, because eventually I think we're just going to completely move to. We're going to be spending most of our time on that island and in the surrounding area. But I think it's good to have this here. Like if we ever decide in the future that we want to come back here, because again, we have two translocators in our basement, and I've never. That's just so lucky, right? And the thing about that is that having two translocators right below us, that gives us access to you know other lands without having to walk there ourselves. Basically, like we have one translocator that comes out up here, up north-ish area. It's an artisan trader. And then we have one that goes down south, right? And that's really 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 nice, really really nice. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly really torn. We have a really good thing going here. Plus we have all of our treasures, so we can't bring all that with us. I mean, can we? Hmm. I don't know. I mean, I think I don't know. I don't know. I'm so torn. I'm so torn. I mean, this is such a cozy little spot, don't you think? I mean, we've got this nice little stairway to the basement with the translocator that's been streamlined. We've got our pie baking area. We've got 6 ovens in this house. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't really matter. I don't have to overthink it too much. We're not going to get rid of this base. We're going to keep this base exactly the way it is. I'm going to keep this room exactly the way it is. And I think that if we want to have a full working windmill at the other place on the island, that we're just going to have to grind for the resources and get that. Now, while we're here, we're going to have to spend a month or so, because that sail is like really long, and it's like I just want to make this as worth it as possible. So I think what we're going to do, just to make this play interesting, is we're going to take all of our steel making materials to the island, and I'm going to go get another round of sap. I'm going to go probably cull these pigs as well. So we need fat, we need resin, we're going to need bauxite, olivine, and quartz, and we're going to want to pound it up and make more bricks. So we have some to start with, but that's definitely not enough to make what you call that, refractory furnace bricks. Um, at first, I thought that maybe I would take this down and bring it with us, but honestly, I'm going to leave this here because it gives the base just a little bit more character, and it says that we made it all the way and mastered the clay age to the point where we were able to use different bricks. So in saying that, we're building a tavern, and the tavern is going to need lots of different, like, interesting, crock pots and bottles and cups and bowls and flower pots of different colors and stuff. So, during the nighttime here, we're gonna do some clay making and make some pots and all the things I just listed. And the thing with these trapdoors, so you can play with these in different ways and use different clay types and get different colors of clay. And I think that would be really cool to decorate the bar with various different items of different colors, right? Like, the other thing we want to do is we want to move this apiary, not the whole thing, but we're going to want to, like, at least take one of these with us, one live hive with us. So we're going to have to drop our bag. Might be able to put it in the boat so we don't lose the bag, but yeah, I mean, we could probably do that. But that'll be one of the last things we do just before we leave, and we're going to have to grab one of these and bring it with us and start an apiary on the island because, yeah, honey and wax are really, really, really valuable things to have. So we've got a long list of things to do, and I think one of the first things I was going to get off the list was going to get some resin. I do have to make a run back to the boat because I forgot to get our the things we brought with us. I brought some copper and some cassiterite so we can make some more lanterns. I also want to make some torches, so we're gonna have to make some brass. Yeah, so anyway, I thought I'd just pop in and bring you up to speed to where we're at here. Now, I was super distracted, and I don't know where I put that flour. Okay, it's in there for now. We'll make some bread in a bit. I think since it's daylight, let's go look for some sap, because that is just a really tedious task that I just want to get out of the way. And we're probably going to have to do a couple rounds in order to get like a fully functioning windmill with a quern, a pulverizer, and a helve hammer into the Iron Age and touching the doorsteps of the Steel Age. We're going to have to get just tons of it. So we're just going to have to, like, what day is it? 1st of February. We're going to go today, and then we're going to go again in like 2 or 3 days. So I've got like a run of sap mapped out. So we're just going to go do that right quick. And yeah, it's kind of boring. So yeah, I think I'll just either do a montage or I'll catch you on the other side, and we'll chat soon. Okay. Island. That would be sick. So sick. Yes. Okay, so let's get back home. It's just about nighttime. So yeah, let's because it's nighttime, we're going to do probably some clay stuff. So that's always fun. Let's put the resin right in this guy, and we'll put these tree cuttings in there. And we'll take the oranges downstairs for now, and we'll probably squeeze them into juice before we go, possibly. Yeah. I'll just put this down here for now. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Yeah. We might be able to soak it. Let's see if we have enough for that residual lime water left. Yeah, maybe here. 14 liters, whatever. Well, this is basically useless. Put that over there. Need to fill these up again. You always got to keep your tannery going. Don't ever give up on it. Especially since we're going to be destroying these pigs here shortly. So let's just get a bucket. This is just a quick little task. It has to be done. So boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a full barrel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full barrel. Should do another full barrel here for this. Lime water. Go. Bucket down. So we got weak tannin. We need strong tannin, weak tannin, and we need some lime. So do we have any of that? Let's see here. Wait, I put it in here, didn't I? Got lots of saltpeter. That's going to be good for the future. Do not have any lime. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I did. I fixed my uniform. So we're going to have to do some like mordant cloth or something before we leave, possibly. Yeah. Because I don't want to get stuck in a situation down on that island without the ability to fix my uniform. So let's dump that, because that's basically useless. Let's go with this and fill this bucket up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're hungry. 5. Now I got some food on the stove, I think. Nope. Now, we're going to have to crush up some considerate. We're going to have to get that stuff in the boat. Let's just throw this in here. Hopefully this will be enough for our dye. This is going to be for lanterns. Should have candles ready. Yep. Yeah, we don't have any glass, though. We don't have enough to do... I don't know if I want to just do regular quartzite. That's kind of lame. All right, let's get some glass cooking. Let's get some glass cooking. Put these in here for now. Take that over there. Put those in there. I'm going to fill up these here with quartz. How many does it take? 24? Yeah, okay. I'd like to go get more lead, too, so we can get enough window panes to finish that windmill. Oh, that's all the quartz we got, so... And that's the clear quartz, so... just put this on the stove, fuck it. Nope, not that one. Get this out of here. Put this away. There's just so much to do in this game. It's just constant flow of things to do. Okay, let's hook up this. We're going to need some more lanterns. It's fine. I have leads on lots of coal, so don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's light this up so we can kind of multitask. This will get us some tin bronze. We'll make that into plates. We'll make those plates into more lanterns. At the same time, let's get some just regular coal and fire up these things. These bloomeries. We got 3 in total. Okay, so it only needs... That wasn't a full one, so that's fine. That's fine. Unless we have more somewhere. I don't really have any more. What about this? Nope. 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 I wonder if that's enough to make at least a barrel full of salted meat. That'd be nice. I guess we'll find out. All right, let's light these bloomeries up. This one. And this one. There. It's kind of a waste, but whatever. Get that going, and in the meantime, remember that we've done this, so that'll be ready shortly. Let's put the coal away. So that's going through into the crusher. We only got 22 out of that. That's a diminishing return. That kind of sucks. Let's take this stuff. I don't know if it's 25 or what it is, but we'll figure it out here. Let's see. No. I can't remember what the ratio is. 50. Oh, there, we got it already. Okay. That's fine. All right, so we got the diluted considerate. So then what we do with that is we make a round of cloth, which we should have enough flax for a couple rounds. Let's just do that. Here we go. Let's do this. Boom. Let's just see what this gets us. 15, eh? You know what? I can probably do at least one more half round. Let's do 64, 64, split it. And then... There, that's 23. Split it one more time, give us at least 25 and some residual. Okay. Question is, do we have enough sticks? Oh yeah, we can't forget about this. Okay, it's almost done. Sticks. Yes, we have at least 25 sticks. Go. Put some of these away. Go like this. Now we're going to soak this. 25. 8 hours. Perfect. So that'll be ready, and we can just take that with us, and then we're going to need some more black dye, too. Should we just get that ready now? Yeah, I think so. This isn't going to be used for anything. 2 liters, this is not enough. Just get rid of it. Where's our bucket? No. Let's fill this up. And let's get some metal parts. Some metal parts. Now, I can't remember what this is. Let's click it in until something pops up for us. Okay. No, 5, eh? Okay, so that's not too bad. 5. So that'll be 50 liters of gray dye. And then we'll do it one more time and we'll get black dye. And since our uniform is black, we'll focus on that. I was doing blue in the beginning, but I think I like black better. My favorite would be red, but that's hard to get because you have to get the cinnabar. Okay, so should definitely chop up some more bauxite while I'm thinking about it. Oh, let's get this thing on the stove. See what I'm talking about? There's just so much to do. It's like really important to like, you know, make a list maybe and manage your tasks like that because it's can be overwhelming at sometimes. I mean, you can only do one thing at a time, really. But okay, so we got this cooking, and this will be cool by morning, and then we can bang it into plates. We have one extra here. I need to go get more down at the dock. Now let's put this away. X, put that away. Let's put the rot where it needs to go and get it out of our inventory. What's going on with these? Ooh, look at that. They're like flowering. Ooh, that's nice. Nice. Put this away. And yeah, I think we're good to do like a round of clay items. So let's start with that. Right? Yeah, I mean, that's just, yeah, and oh, let's eat some food. Okay, some food, porridge, nice. Put this stuff away, get it out of the inventory. And, oh yes, lime. Right. Okay, so let's get some chalk. That's another thing we're going to have to do. Since we don't have a chalk desert next to us where we're going, we're going to have to bring some so we can continue tanning. Anyway, this will turn into lime, and then we will fill those barrels outside and keep our tannery going. So we'll fill this one with the lime powder, and we'll do 2 more tannin here. Let's get some oak logs. So this is weak. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make a thing of weak, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to do a thing of strong. And we may as well do an extra weak one just because it's good to have. That's just residual, and this is going to be the lime water. So you have to wait for the lime to get crushed since we don't have any left. Now let's look at this here. Right. We're going to want to bring all of our fire clay as well. Oh yeah, bauxite. We should get that going. Okay. Where's the bauxite? There it is. Let's just take out like a bunch. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Oh, stuck. Oh, sometimes you have to slow down, and there's so many tasks to do that it can be overwhelming. You can only do one thing at a time. You just gotta get cozy with it. You know what I mean? There's no rush. There's no rush to get through the game. Just have fun. So we got our lime cooking. We got our bauxite being crushed. We're gonna have to make a run for olivine and quartz, but in the meantime, I think what we should do, since it's nighttime, is do some clay. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna make you guys sit through this, although I could, I could show you one maybe, and then I'll cut until I'm finished this. But basically, we're gonna do some planters. We're gonna do probably some cooking pots, some crocks, some smaller planters. Definitely gonna do some clay jugs. Yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of things and just like dress the bar up with it. So let's just start with this one. So this here, Gotta draw out the outside. These are the planters. They're fairly simple. Best way to do this is just, there's no way around it. You kind of have to just draw the perimeter, and then you can shift-click the rest in, I think. Let's get this drawn. And the next layer, you hit this duplicate thing, and just hold down. And it's a planter, so it should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, these are good ones to do. We definitely want some planters for around the tavern and whatnot. There. So that's that. Next, let's do some. We're gonna need crocs because we're gonna be calling those pigs. So let's do a round of crocs. And yeah, best thing to do here is just maybe not what I did, but something like this. Click, 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 and then click, 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 click. That's what you should do. And then hold Alt and get rid of these residual ones. And then just do this. So these are the crocs. It goes up like one more layer. And then it asks you to fill it in. And you can just hold and then switch to the 3x3 and click, 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 click. Switch to 1x1, click, 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 click. Those are done. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to continue on crafting these clay items, and we're going to fill up the beehive kiln, and then we're going to continue on with our list of chores. Woo! See you in a few. And we're back. Right, so I have done a few things. We've done some chores. I've managed to make 3 tin bronze lanterns. We've got 2 more plates here. We were going to make a couple more just right now. So let's do that. There we go. We got 1 candle left over. And time check. 1 in the morning. Okay, I also was able to fill up this beehive kiln full of clay items. So this is pretty much full to the brim. We've got a few flower pots up there. We've got some pots, crocks, jugs of different colors. And we were just going to play with this a bit. Why don't we just close this back hatch and see what happens. I also loaded up the bottom with fuel. So we'll just get that started. Okay, that's lit. And that should light everything else. Hopefully. Looks like it's going. So we're going to have to wait on that. I also made a few more tools. And what's this guy? This guy's got, yeah, he's got a number of nice looking vessels there. A painting. We got 17 resin. We're probably going to have to do at least one more round of that before we leave. We still have to cull the pigs. And I have a load at the boat that I wanted to pick up and bring here. So I think I might just do that really quick. Let's have another meal here. There we go. And I wanted to... Okay, let's make as many of these up as we can. Let's do this. And I don't know how many grates we need, but I think it's 3 rounds of grates. So let's just check this out. Right, okay, so let's go like this. Let's split this. So we got 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna need, I think, a door. Let's look into that. Refractory. So we're gonna need to make at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plates. Need an iron door. Let's just let's make these up into bricks. No, and put that back for now. And let's see how many we have now. 51. I don't know how many it is, but something tells me it's like 50 something. So let's just go split this, do the circle, and we'll get a couple extra there just in case. And we're left with an even number. So I think we can probably make another round of mortar too. So that we need slaked lime and sand of some kind, and we get slaked lime from doing quick lime and water. Okay. Do we have any quick lime? No, does not look like it. So let's grind up some more chalk so we can cook that into quick lime. Chalk. And let's just bring this stuff to the boat. As well as this and this. And may as well bring these things as well. Keep the resin here because we're kind of still hunting for that, but the rest of this, we may as well just bring it down to the ship. All right, let's make a run for it. And we'll be back in time for breakfast. So I don't know if we're going to be able to finish all of the windmill mechanics in this video, but we're sure as hell going to try to get as many things loaded on this boat for another trip back to our island settlement. Yeah, we're basically just going to be living out of both of these bases for a while, I think, because, you know, this base here has the fruit trees and the barn, and, you know, it's going to be really hard to move all that stuff, plus all the bees, like the honey. Although we are going to start an apiary down there for sure. But yeah, I'd like to start doing the steel work on the island. So we want to get this windmill working with everything like the quern, the health hammer, pulverizer, etc. And that's a lot of work, but it will help slow down the progress between Iron and Steel Age a bit, and we could just kind of get cozy with it. That's kind of fun. We're back to Pepper's Cottage, named after my cat Pepper. Oh my gosh, we got a whole bunch of baddies. Is that a portal right on the boat? What the hell? That's fun, I guess. Now we can always sleep here. If we need to. Also, I got some cloth cooking. Some mordant cloth. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we gotta change that dye over. See if we get a gear from any one of these guys. No gear there. See, gear. No gear. See, gear. No gear. Okay. No, I don't really care for that little bit of flax, so I'm just gonna... Oh my gosh, get out of here. Look, there's a portal right on this boat. That's friggin' ridiculous. Whatever, let's just ship all this onto here. Oh, God. Okay. We're gonna get some baddies up in this house. Oh, wow, okay. Out of here. Do we have anything we want here? Nah, not really. Shale, basalt. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Close the door. Oh! Run! Oh, look, I got one more vessel. Let's put that on the boat. Oh, the wheel spins so fast when you're next to one of those. It's terrifying. Look, it spawned right on the boat. It's ridiculous. Okay. Alright, whatever. Quick jaunt back home, and we gotta finish up our chores and load up the boat for another sail home. So I don't think I'll make you sit through this. I think I'm just gonna cut the video and we'll be back when we've got something interesting going on. See you then. And I forgot to take the stuff out of the boat. Silly me. That portal had me all distracted. Oh, gosh. Okay. Ooh, look at those ferns. Those are nice. I like those red ones. I wonder if this portal's gone or if it's still here. It's gonna make getting this stuff off the boat a challenge. Looks like it might be gone. Okay. Alright. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Not that one. Okay, thank God. I want this, I want this, and I want this. I'm going to bring the tin bronze anvil back home, and I'm going to take over the iron anvil, and we'll just leave the tin bronze one here, and we can make another tin bronze one there if we need it. But I'd rather have iron with us for when we start making steel. So we'll bring this back home, and we just have to remember to... Oh, we may as well drop off those lanterns. Drop off the lanterns. And let's put all this decoration stuff in one place. I was kind of rushing when that portal was here, but we want to do this right. So there we go. There. Anything else that needs to go in here? The lanterns. Okay, perfect. So we got refractory brick oven ready for the steel, pretty much. We'll build that back at the island base. And for now, we gotta go get like around a bauxite, around a chalk, load up at least one chest of each, I would say. And then we have to go get some olivine and quartz and pulverize that. I don't know if we need to bring any more with us, but it might be worth it to make some more bricks. I don't know. Might have to look up how much we need, so we'll be able to, just bring what we need. Anyway, I'll cut the video again until we get to something that's interesting, and I'll see you folks there. Okay. All right. Let's try that. I actually don't have very much copper, so that's a good ratio. 52 and 28, I guess. Ugh. Can I get cheaper than that? Like 50. 50 and 30. That's a good way to remember it, I guess. So that's like 2 plates. I mean, we have a decent amount of sphalerite here. So, but we don't have a lot of copper. But we have a place where we can get a lot more copper if we need it. I'd rather not go mining right now, though. Okay, let's start bagging these off. We're gonna need a bunch of iron plates. Oh, I need this back. I need to grab coal. I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go 5. One more. It's probably too much, but I'd rather not have to worry about it. Start this up. Go. And when that's ready, it's 400 units of brass. So we can pour those molds when the time comes. And we're going to need to make 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, let's just count it. H. Iron door. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 ingots just to make that one door. So let's stop this. Oh, it's almost done. Let's finish that off. And then we'll cook this into quicklime. And then change that quicklime into slaked lime, or whatever you call it. Yeah, I'll make some more mortar so we have extra of that if we need it. Just one more. Done. Oops. And then we'll turn this off. Right, put that away, start the next one. Shift click. Get those heated up at the same time. Come over here. Take this pot off the stove. Put this on the stove. We're going to need coal for that. So we'll use this black coal. No. Get that started. It's lit. Yep. And this one here is just starting to cook now, so we'll come back to that in a minute. Same time, we've got this going. I want to add a little bit more coal to that. 2. This is just about done. Start this one. Put that on there. Got 3 more blooms heating up. This bloom is being smithed into an ingot, which we will let cool, and then we're going to heat them all up again and turn them into plates. So we can make an iron door for our refractory furnace. Now, while I'm looking at this, I'm taking this with us. This deserves to be on display at the bar. So put this right in this guy's inventory so we don't forget it. Check the date, 3rd of February. So we got at least a day or 2 more until that resin, I think, respawns. So we'll wait on that. This here is getting there. We have to wait until the smoke stops, and then all this stuff inside has to cool down. But as you can see, it is red hot and cooking. Now, another thing on our task list is to cull these pigs. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. And yeah, so everything's coming together. This is wintertime down south. Oh, let's grab this real quick. Pour this before it cools down. We got 4 ingots of brass, which will give us 2 brass plates, which I think is enough for 2 of those torch holders. Put that back, grab that so we don't waste it. Pick that up so it doesn't despawn. Put that there. Iron bloom on the anvil. Cool the iron ingots on the floor. Grab this, shift click, and shift click the coal on there. And this coal has run out, so I need more of that. Well, maybe have to go for a brown coal run. I'd rather not, but I do have some spots left where there's tons, so definitely a possibility. It might be worth it to try and go look for more lead. And the only place I've really had a hit on lead was on this southern peninsula here. And it wasn't very high, but this is where I've been finding the galena so far. And I'm sure there's more in this general area. So I think before we make our sail adventure, we'll just go and see if we can find a little bit more. But we gotta focus on these iron blooms here. Try and get enough. And like we may as well just make as much of this into iron ingots as we can, so we don't have to do it later. Because like this workshop is fully functioning, you know what I mean? And we still have to get the one on the island functioning. So now you can help this thing along too. Actually, just have to be careful. But you can definitely speed up the process. Honestly, we could just do steel here, but like, what would be the fun in that? I could get it started now And like, you know, I kind of want to move. I want to move my playthrough down to that island. I really do. Like, I don't know if we're gonna plant this again because it's just not worth it. It's too hot here. Like right now, it's a good temperature, but it's the middle of the winter, and all this stuff is gonna have to be like, we're gonna have to switch out all this dirt basically because it's pretty much used up all of the main nutrients. I don't want to leave this here though. We should take this with us. This terra preta and this high fertility soil. We could use this high fertility to turn it into more terra preta if we're smart about it. Alright, this is done. Put this one on there. There's some more iron on there. These ingots are cooling, but they're not quite there yet. What else can we doing? What else can we be doing? Oh, how's this quicklime? Right, okay. We have a barrel ready for that. Let's see here. This one here is basically done for, but I don't want to waste it. Okay, we'll just leave that for now. Let's make another barrel, I guess. Sticks and that in the middle. We're gonna have to go for a round of sticks. 3 barrels. Okay, let's get this down here, I guess, and let's run out of coal. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This one here ran out of coal too. Fire it up again. There's so much to do in this game, which is great. You want to have a lot of things to do in a survival game. It's really what makes it fun. So the thing about culling those pigs is I don't know what to do with their meat, you see? That's why I had to make a bunch more crocks. As we're going to have to fill them up. And we could probably cure some of the meat, but I don't have that much salt, so... let's see here. Do we have a place for this? That barrel there and that barrel there. Like, if we can get 2 barrels of cured meat, or at least 1 barrel, that would be sweet. But something tells me it's probably not going to happen. But let's see. That away. Go. Put that on there. Shift click. Iron bloom into the forge. Heat it up again. Add more coal. We're gonna have to go for another round of coal. And time check 1700. Time for supper. Got a little bit left in this bowl here. Go. And oh, there's some on the floor. I should have eaten that first. Oh well, next time. It's good for 4.8 days, and that's good for 4 days. So it's fine. So we got 9 so far. We need what? 3 more, I guess. And then we can start making the plates. And then we need a stack of 16 for steel. But I think I'm going to save that for down south. We'll just bring the blooms with us, and it'll give us motivation to get our windmill down there up to speed, or up to par, you know, with all the gadgets and whatnot. Transmissions, the clutches, all the tools going. Yeah, I love doing that kind of stuff, so may as well build another one. Why not? It's fun. It is super fun. So we'll load that up again. It's still hot. I think this will be the last round here, and then, yeah, we should be good. We should be good. We'll have a couple extra in case we need them. But I think I'm just going to do the solid iron door. The windowed one would be fun, but meh. Alright, so that's still smoking, so that's good. Well, basically, when that's done and they're cooled down, then I will cull the pigs, and whatever we can't put in the barrel with the salt, we will have to put into crocks, I guess, and the rest, I don't know. Just leave it for rot. It's kind of sad, but yeah, just throw one in there. May as well. If it heats up, it heats up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's help this along. Yeah. I'll do the rest. Hit that off. There you go. Stack that. Take that. Stack that. That one's almost empty, but we'll try and heat up another one. And what we'll do is we'll bring this iron anvil with us, and we will leave the bronze anvil here. And then at least this base will be, it will stay in the Iron Age, and we'll bring the island base up to the Steel Age. And I think that would be really, really fun. And, who knows? Maybe we'll find a translocator over there that will bring us back here, and then we can kind of operate out of both bases. That would be sweet. 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 Okay, so, yeah, that didn't heat up again, so maybe we'll just put that back in there for now. And I'm going to heat up these brass ingots. I'm going to go for a round of brown coal, too, I think. Just because I know there's some around here. Let's finish up these iron plates, and then... Actually, you know what? Let's do this. There. So that's 13. Let's just do one more to give us an even number of 14. No, that'll be, what, 15. Okay, well, whatever. Math. Let's help this one along. Speed it up while we still got the wind. And I think what we're going to do while we wait is go get some of the different ores and stuff that we're going to need, like, because we're still waiting on that beehive kiln to cool down. I think it stopped smoking, but I'm going to give it a day before I go in there. Because, oh my gosh. Oh. Baddies. The workshop. Yeah, I love this place. Look at this place. So sweet. Got a shitty leather armor. And look, I've been saving up this meteoric iron because I was hoping that, we'd be able to get a full, like, armor set one day. Is this here? It doesn't seem to be, like, it's taking some damage, but not much. This one here is almost full too, so. Meteoric iron flat Falx blade. That's sweet. We get a meteoric iron, like, plated armor set. That would be awesome. So, yeah, we'll see. Right. So we want to make a brass plate, which I think that's the only thing you can make, so. So 2 brass plates. Is that enough? Let's see. May not be. Torch holder. Brass torch holder. Yeah, okay. That's enough. We just need 2. We'll get that done, and then, yeah, then we'll go get some ores. So what are we gonna need? We're gonna need. So look, we're gonna need olivine. We're gonna need more quartz. I think we have enough bauxite. So we just need olivine, quartz. I want to get a round of bauxite stone to take with us. That's uncrushed, and then also, what was it? A round of chalk. Yeah, uncrushed. And by round, I mean like one small chest full of each. And that way we can take that down to the bar, and we'll be safe for a while, I think. You know what I mean? We'll just reserve that for lime, and if we get any like leather or whatever, we can use it. We got 1 and 2. 2 brass plates right on the way, and this one here is 15. Man, we're 1 iron thing short of a round of steel. And I have to use it all basically to make the friggin' door. Oh, God. Terrible. I'm gonna be honest. The more I think about it, the more I kind of want that other door. This one here, the windowed one. Does it matter which one you use? I mean, it would just suck to make this and then not be able to use it. Because that looks sick. But you have to make 2 iron rods, which is an iron ingot each. I mean, I don't know. I might try it. This one here is just so plain, you know. But whatever. Let's just do the torch holders first. And then we'll have to do this all again, but we'll do it down at the island. And that will make it kind of fun to like utilize that windmill, I think. Because like this is just the starter base workshop, you know what I mean? I really want to make a new one. We're kind of like mid to end game at this point, so I think we should be able to make something really, really cool down there. This wasn't really planned out. It just like, you know, things just kind of fell into place, and I mean, it works, you know. It's really good. I like it. But I think we can do better. Okay, let's just make this into what we have it for. Brass torch holder. Time check. 21:19. Let's put the tongs away so we're not like carrying them around. All right, let's get some sleep, and then we'll have some breakfast, and we'll go on about getting some more stone. All right, here we are. All right, so we're making progress, that's for sure. We've got 6 iron plates, 3 iron rods. I've loaded the boat up with a few rounds of things. I was able to clear out the beehive kiln and move all the clay items to the boat, with the exception of these crocks here. With that being said, I think it's pig culling time, so we're gonna do that. I really do want to bring these with us. So let's see, do we have any space left in this guy? Not much. Let's put the fat in our inventory because that's what we're going to be getting. This we can actually just make right into the door. So let's do that. Because that's what this is going to be. I've decided to go with the windowed iron door. I really hope that works for the refractory brick oven. Yes. I don't know. Let's see. Let's take those over there. They're not really needed. This I'm going to bring because I definitely want to make one of these fruit presses over there. Because we're going to start an orchard on the island. Yeah, so he's pretty much full. Right, okay, well, let's drop off these seeds for now. Let's drop off the plants as well. I would like to bring those with us because I really do like them, but who knows, maybe we can find something close when we get there. Like, you know, some plants to put in the pots and whatnot. Oh, yeah, so here's a lump of fat. So let's keep that in my inventory, and this here is stone. And we're going to need a light for the barn, and I'm not sure if this is really going to work, but we'll bring it anyway. And let's go. So this isn't going to be easy, and it might get kind of loud, so we'll just have to go with it. But this cleaver is only going to be good for tier 1s and 2s, or tier 3s and above, I mean. So the 1s and 2s we're going to have to kill the old-fashioned way, which is kind of silly, but let's just go for it. Just kill a bunch, I don't really care. As long as we have a couple females left and a male, that's all that I really care about. So, we use the cleaver on this guy. So that's a so that's generation 1, that's generation 2, that's 3, 2. These are all 2s, 3s. There's a 1 in there somewhere. It's a boar. They're gonna start attacking though. That's the problem. See, he's a 3. That's a 2. I don't really care. As long as there's a couple left, that's all that really matters. I'm just gonna go for it. It's gonna take too long if we try and pick them all out. As long as there's a couple left, whatever. We need their fat. We need their fat. We need as much fat as we can get because we're gonna need it for the windmill. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta kill a bunch of these guys. As long as there's some left at the end, I'll be happy with that. Alright, let's do this. This is really hard to do. I think if we can get like a round of leather, that'd be great as well. So that guy's a get out of the way. Can't cut these guys up, man. What I want is the fat. I really don't even care about anything else. But we won't waste it. It will all go to use. How are we doing? That guy's a generation 1 as well. Couple dudes out there, we could just kill them. Dead boar. Dead boar. Dead boar. This guy. He's a Gen 3. That sucks, but oh well. We'll put him to good use. He was a chunker anyways. Still a lot left. How much we got? We got 25 fat. Okay. Could probably do a little bit more. And then feed him. And then leave him. Look, there's a dead guy in the middle. Is it this guy? Oh, there's a couple dead ones. Let's take these guys. I just want to make sure we have more than enough to worry about. To like not have to worry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's see. We got a bunch of Gen 3s here now. Gen 2. 2, Gen 3. These ones, Gen 3, Gen 2. Gen 3. I don't see any Gen 1s left. I don't think. No. Maybe. Oh, there's one in the corner. Look. Nice. That wasn't too hard. Alright, so what does that give us? Even 30? Alright, I think that's... I don't know, what do you think? I mean, how much are we going to need? We're going to need a lot for the friggin' windmill. Yeah, there's a lot here. Let's keep going. That's Gen 3, Gen 2, Gen 2. Those are stows. Definitely won't leave a couple boars. We'll leave those boys over there. How about that? Those are all Gen 3 boars. So this guy is good to go. Take this guy out. Just... this guy. Go. And 36 fat, 28. Okay. Let's see if we can get a couple more. That's Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 3, Gen 3, Gen 3, Gen 2, Gen 2, Gen 3. Those are all 3s. There's a 2 in the corner. That's a 3. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 2. Okay. It's just 1. 3. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3 boar, and that's 2. Oh well. Whatever. Die. I'm gonna try and clean up all the bones. Alright, Alright, what we at now? 40 even? Okay, that's good. 40 even, let's clean up the bones. A lot of bones in here we gotta clean up. Without punching them. We're also starving, which is great. Quite injured from this task. Might have to use a bandage. Ah, shit. Clean up these bones. We'll go eat, and we will come back and feed these piggies. Alright, whatever. Alright, that's good. Let's get out of here. Ah, more bones. Cool. Let's get out of here. Let's go eat some stuff. Bones away. There we go. I got porridge in my pocket. There. Just enough to take the edge off. There. And one more. Yummy. That's, oh, sorry. Hearty rice porridge. Yeah, with fresh lychee. Yummy. Ooh. Let's use one of these. Actually, no. I don't want to waste that. Let's go this. Speaking of that, we should bring sulfur with us. Yeah. Now, can I wonder. Let's see here. Let's go with halite. It's all the halite I have in the world. Can we do some like cured meats or something? I bet I should have put an exact number of salt in there. Can I get that back? Let's try this again. Okay, let's go with 25. Does that do a thing? Okay, and then can I go? Does it have to be like 60? 64, because if it's 64, I don't have enough. Okay, so we could do 25 and 50. There. That's all the meat that I can store. I'll do that. Okay, cool. Oh, let's cook up the rest. And do I have any cabbages? Because that would be awesome. I don't think I do. These are all cabbage stews though, which is awesome. So let's go with guess it's onions. There's only 57 days, so we gotta use them up anyways. There we go. And we'll just do a cook-off. Yeah. Sounds good. Put this cleaver back. Let's go take that off of the stove. And this pot. This pot. Take that off, put that on, take this off, and we can, what's this cup here? Just take that out of there. Eat that a bit. We've got 3 meals cooking at once here, so we can just open all the inventories and go shift click and shift click. Just take out the last of each one. Shift click the onions in. There you go. Now we're gonna go get more coal, so I'm just gonna use coal to fire this. Actually, no, it's a waste. I can't bring myself to do it. Let's just use this wood. There's that. There's that. And there's that. Oops. And we'll just cook up some meals. And we'll go feed the pigs. And I'm going to go get some chalk, brown coal, olivine, and quartz. And I'll meet you back here in just a little bit. Yeah. Ooh. Chaos slime. After Midnight Noodles. Ooh. We're cooking. Supper, supper. Okay, this round of this stuff is done. Yum. So that's only 2 servings, so I'll take that one too. That's 2 servings. 4 servings. Okay. So that, 2, and 2 more. And that's 4 servings. So 4 times 4 times 4. I'm going to take one of these. And then we do it all again. Shift click, shift click. Take these ones away. And then go shift click. Nice. Then we have, another half a round or so. That should be all the crocks we have. Nice. And we have lots of beeswax, so we should be able to seal those up. And we're going to go cull the bees here again before we leave. Also, I was able to pick out the mordant cloth from back here. And so I think I'm going to actually dye this right now because we're going to want it to fix our armor. So, yeah. I mean, we could do half and half. Or maybe 15 of this one. And 10 of this one. 10 of blue. And 10 of black. 15 of black. And, yeah, we got 40 fat. 33 raw meat left. We got 20 raw meat downstairs. And that is going to be curing. So, the next time we come back here, which I'm sure we'll come back. This is a nice, humble starting home here. We'll have lots of cured meat to eat. Also, I was able to get 2.5 rounds of leather going. So I just need to get another thing of weak tannin. So let's fill up this bucket here. There we go. Fill up the barrel. 40 liters, 50 liters. There we go. We'll grab some oak. There. Now, when this is ready, we'll be able to toss it in to this. And I also have, so this one here is only 6, but I also have 6 of this there. So, yeah, that's going to work out nicely. Also, we have 5 candles left, so we could do something magical with them or take them with us. This is run out of wood. So I'm just going to grab some wood. There's 8 there, and there's some back here. Not sure why I put it way back here, but that's where it is. We're about to honk too, eh? There, that should do for now. Take a bite of this porridge. There we go. Take a bite of this porridge. There we go. Just back up on the shelf. Stay somewhat organized. Now, this has 2 servings in it, so we're going to have to use that first. And these ones are going to go to the boat. We're going to have to seal these. May as well just do that right now. I think we could just go tap. Oh, can you not tap it? Oh, that one's sealed. And that one's sealed. And now that one is sealed. Okay, cool. They're all sealed. Very nice. And this is now done, so let's pick this up. Down in there. 2, 4. Then we go 2. So that's 4, and then we do, there's 2 more left in there, and then we take 2 out of this one. And then we need 1 more, we may as well go for a red one. Yeah, that should be an even amount. Very nice. We're going to need 5 more of this wax, and we will go tap, 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 tap. And we're going to take them with us. Very nice. Now we're going to do 1 more round of cooking, I think, probably. Maybe 2. Go shift click. Now we're going to separate this in a way that 4 there, 4 there. 4 there. Yeah, that's probably good. So I pretty much got all but one. Actually, there. Now that's all of them. So that's maximizing efficiency. That's what that is right there. So that's all the meat cooked up and used. Not one bit of that pig is going to go to waste, I'll tell you that. Put these onions back downstairs in the vessel. Some of these may turn to rot before we come home, but that's totally fine. We'll just use it for compost. We got 40 pieces of fat. You think that's going to be enough, or should we get more? I do know that we're going to feed those pigs, though. They deserve to be fed after that stressful situation. Let's go feed the pigs. May as well cut down that papyrus and make a couple into some beehives. So there's a decent amount left. I mean, we could probably cull a few more actually, just to be on err on the side of caution with the fat. But I don't know. 40 might be enough. 40 might be enough. Okay, so next on the list, gotta finish up these few meals on the stove. And I still have to go mining, and I'm very much just procrastinating doing that. So 9:23 now. I think actually now is the time to go, and I'm not really going to make you sit through that. So I will take note of my current inventory here, and through the power of editing, we will come back, and our inventory will be full of stuff. Yeah. Okay, here we are. We just finished a temporal storm. That one was only a medium one, so didn't last too long. Still gonna have some baddies in the house, so we have to be careful. Take this guy out. So I just have a few more chores left to do. We're gonna have to go get one more round of resin. It's one of the last things on our list. As well, we've got to get these bees and squeeze the honey. Take the wax. So let's not forget the lantern. Wow, look at that mango tree. Jeez. 50 days and it's going to be ripe. Look at the size of it. What? That's crazy. We're going to have to come back to that. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Gonna bring 2 of each. I think that's enough. If we need more, we can always come back. Oh. Fit this in this guy. Not really. Got out. 1 of each in here. Wait. There. 1 of each in here, just in case. Doesn't really worth taking just 1 resin. You watch, it'll be the 1 resin that we friggin' need. Right? About to embark on our sailing trip back to the Lost Village. It's very, very far. So anyway, let's get some sleep and get on with it. Cause yeah, we pretty much we got all our chores done. You know, we got a bunch of resin, we got a bunch of fat, killed a bunch of pigs. We got some leather cooking. We got you know, some chalk. We've got a whole boatload of goodies. We've got, I think, everything we're going to need to build a refractory furnace and start the steel age over on the island. Let's just take one last look around this place and make sure we haven't forgotten anything. I did bring a little bit of borax, so we can leave that. I don't think we're going to need saltpeter anytime soon, so we know that this is here. If we really, really need it, we can come back. No, I think we're good there. We got enough wood. I did bring a stack of mortar. I did bring a bunch of fire clay. There's other clay over on the island. Don't think we're going to need any more seeds. I did bring a bunch of flax seeds to come with us. Nothing in this drawer. Nothing in this drawer. We're going to leave at least 1 stack of leather here just in case. I suppose I could bring that blue cloth. It really is serving no purpose here. Yeah, whatever. Nothing there. And nothing really in here. Is that going to be the piece of fat that's going to break us? I don't think so. Okay, let's do a walk around the compound real quick. Oh yes, this here. Okay. Well. Yeah, see, that's going to be ready in like less than half a day. But that's still got like 5 or 10 hours left. Awkward timing. This here is empty. Very nice. We're going to leave this here as a memento. Check the barn. We did recently cull the pigs. It might be worth it to feed them actually before we go. These goats, it'll be years before they can do anything for us. The chickens will just leave them doing their thing. These goats will leave them doing their thing. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going. There's literally nothing else we can do except for maybe wait for this leather. Should I do that? Should I wait the day for the leather? Because then I can. The thing is then I can put it into the strong tannin, and when I come back here, we'll have 3 barrels of leather ready. Okay, fine. I will do that. Yep. One more quick little task. Oh, this game. Gee willikers. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. This leather is finished. So we can put this in the strong tannin. Seal it. Seal it. Wait. Seal it. This one here, 12. Seal it. Oops. Oh, that's just regular tannin? Oh, yeah. This one here is the strong tannin. Seal. Okay, cool. And we'll just quickly recycle these, and they'll be ready for the next time. Leave that one. We'll just get some water real quick. It literally takes like 2 seconds to do this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seal. Seal. And I think we could probably just leave that one and put lime in it. Yeah, that sounds about right. If we got any left. We do not. We don't have enough, that is. You know what? I don't really care. I guess I could put borax powder. Although it's kind of a waste. Yeah. We'll just leave it. We'll leave it for the next time when we're home, but we'll at least have the tannin ready. Okay. Oh, you're gonna shoot me. Oh! Alright. Yeah, let's get down the boat. 5, 4, 3, 2. Man, this place reminds me of kind of like, Thunderbirds or something. Really, really, I'm gonna miss it, but, yeah, I think I have everything we need. Oh, sulfur. You know what? Let's bring some sulfur. And it wouldn't hurt to bring an extra gear. Fuck it, let's just bring them all. I'll leave one home. How about that? Jonas parts, that's like end game. If we find more, we know that we have a bank of them back home. I will take this axle because we're probably going to need it. And any last words? Let's take this thing full of food. And I think that's literally it. Okay. We'll see you at the boat. Woo! We're sailing to the Lost Village. We spent the better part of a month down at our home base back at the spawning location. And we've loaded up the boat full of everything we're going to need to make the island base kind of like Steel Age. And so, for example, we've got the refractory bricks for the refractory oven. We've got some extra torch holders, extra metal, extra uniform, extra weapons, lots of fire clay. We got the iron anvil. We left the tin bronze one at home. We got some extra metal, linen, fat. What else do we got? We got some stock for the bar, some decorations, quern, windows, LED, candles, for extra lights. We got extra lights. We got a bunch of decoration stuff. Got extra wood, treasures, extra tools, bag. Got a whole bunch of meals here in crocks, which we can then use for decoration later on. We got stuff to repair our uniforms with. What's in the elk? In the elk, we have a bit of chalkstone in case we need to make some lime. We got lots of resin. We got lots of beeswax. Got an extra skep so we can start a bee farm down there on the island. We got our rusty gears, of course. We got half a stack of iron blooms. We got 3 gears on the elk, plus in my inventory, I have 3 gears. We got some fruit, supper, a stack of sulfur, a decoration. Yeah, I think we're doing good. So I think I'm not going to bore you with this long sailing adventure. I think what we're going to do is do a montage or just kind of skip on through to the end, and we'll catch you on the other side of this ocean. And we'll continue on with the building of our windmill and our vintage story Lost City settlement. Woo! What should you do with a drunken sailor? What should you do with a drunken sailor? What should you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Still sailing. Oh yeah, still sailing. Middle of the night. We haven't even made it to the first base yet. My jeez. Alright. Well. Woo. All day, all night. And we are just finally now pulling into port. Boy, oh boy, what a long journey that is. It takes literally like 20, 25 minutes real lifetime. To make that sail. To make that sailing adventure to cross the sea, the Vintage Story Sea. Okay, here we are. We have arrived. Yay! Our new home. Can I park this thing so that we can unload it? I don't know. Might need to be closer than that. Should be alright. Alright, now we have to quickly go ahead and unload. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, look at this place. The berries are ready. The crops are getting ready. Oh, yes. Who says you can't have two bases in Vintage Story? Ooh. Ah, it's nice to be back. I love the other place, too. I'm so torn. I love both places. Okay, let's put these oranges away. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna need more vessels. Oh, look at all that rot. Nice. That's all the berries. They rotted. Very nice. That frees up some space anyway. Alright. I'm so excited for this play. This is gonna be great. Okay, let's put the gears upstairs. Go. Might as well put the cloth in here. That's a good place. That is not a good place for that. Let's take that. What we got here? Oh, I have a stack of sulfur. Let's put it downstairs with the rest of the mesh. Sulfur, grass, rope. Yeah. Put this globe down, that's for sure. We'll, let's slap it down upstairs somewhere for now. Boom. Yeah, we'll move that later. Gonna have to get a bite to eat real quick. Jeez, what a long sail ride. Is there any food left on the stove here? Or is it gone bad? Ooh, spoiled 25%. I mean, that's not bad. I'll still eat that. Nice. That lasted a whole month. Alright. Let's just put this in here for now. We'll deal with it after. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to dig out the coal at the old place. Oh, that's alright. It'll be there when we get home. It'll be there when we get home. We don't have any space for it anyway. It'll be a surprise for when we get back. I knew there was something. Well, that's all it was. I'm good with that. Okay, let's get this out of here. Empty this one. Oh, we need our friggin' bag back. Okay, yeah. Gotta get this beehive down somewhere. Not sure where. So we have to figure out a place because I need inventory space. Okay, let's put this stuff away. Nice. We got fat. That is really necessary stuff, that is. We got some linen. Okay, I'm just gonna go to town and empty out the rest of this boat. I will catch you in a few seconds. Whoa! Alright, folks. Well, looks like we are nearing the end of our Vintage Story video today. This was a rather long video. We did quite a lot of things. We started off by getting our windmill mechanics started, and I think we've gotten quite a good start on that. We also went all the way back to our starter base and did a load of chores back there. We packed up the boat full of stuff to get us through the steel age, and we moved steel production down to here. Now, this is our windmill as it stands now. I think it's gonna. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really, really awesome. Everything here is subject to change. I just kind of plopped things down kind of quickly, but I think what we're gonna do is, since this episode was such a long episode, we traveled all the way back home. We did a bunch of different things back home, gathered a bunch of resources and things to carry us through to the end game. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really liking this. I think in our next episode, we are going to continue on this journey on this tiny little island in the south, close to this lost village. And I think next episode, we're really going to set up this windmill to get all of the machines working, and we're going to build our refractory furnace and dive into the steel age. Okay, well, I think that's it. I was just going to go have one more slice of pie before the end of the night. Ooh, let's run quickly before these critters get to us. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, this pie was just about done for, so we may as well eat it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more weekly videos. KO Slime after Midnight Noodles. Until next time, take it easy. Woo! Give me a piece of that pie. Give me a piece of that pie. Give me a piece of that pie. Ooh.